Hello, everybody!
I'd wave with the other hand, but I'm holding the stick.
So we got our holiday outfits on.
My ugly sweater.
Woo woo! And
Hope
we're
you guys don't
gonna
get too sick of that one.
go on a fun adventure tonight.
Yes, we are. We're going to go out and show you a tradition that's been in the neighborhood for probably, well, ever since we've been married.
Long time I remember going and seeing this as a kid. And we're gonna take you around some neighborhoods and see some lights. So I guess don't need this because
No, we're not leaving the truck.
we're gonna be in the truck. So come with us.
"'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hope that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads.
And Dad in his long johns and I in my gown had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap.
When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter.
Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash.
The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear
But a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick.
I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick.
More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name.
Now Dancer, now Prancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Dunder and Blitzen.
To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all.
As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mounted to the sky.
So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too.
And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof.
As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound.
He was dressed in all fur from head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot.
A bundle of toys was flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his sack.
His eyes, how they twinkle, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry.
His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow.
The stump of the pipe he held tight with his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath.
He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly.
He was chubby and plump, the right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself.
A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread.
He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, and then turned with a jerk.
And laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod up the chimney he rose.
He sprung to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle.
But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight,
Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. What'd you think? Come here. There we go.
Did you have fun?
Awkward. I did. I hope you guys did. Like I said, that's a tradition that goes back many, many, many years. What are some of the traditions you guys have as a family, or maybe even a neighborhood?
So when you were kids, did your parents have lots of lights on the house?
Yep, we did the multicolor lights, and that's one of the biggest controversies going on right now. Solid lights or multicolor lights.
So we used to have the big, huge, chunky light bulbs, just a strand or like around the window, but my parents didn't really go crazy. But we had a little alley when I was a kid right in our neighborhood that we would drive up and down, and at the end they had like scones and hot chocolate. I think I took you there before they took it down.
Yeah.
Remember Winter Dairy?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So we used to do stuff like that all the time as kids.
My dad had the house outlined in the multicolor lights. The roof goes up and down, and he always left them up. All he would do is just unplug them and leave the lights up for all seasons.
That's a smart way to do it.
So anyways, thank you guys. We love sharing our lives with you. We love to share your lives with us as well. Let us know in the comments what you do on Christmas in the season. We'll probably see some more Christmas themes throughout this month. I like to talk.
Yeah, he does. All right, rock on from
Flirty!
Flirty! What are you doing?
Trying to see how.
Okay, let's start this over again.
No.
Rock on from
Nerdy!
Flirty and a little bit dirty.
But not enough to get on the naughty list.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Remember that, Santa.
You serious?